Okay, so don't burn it in here. Just get a bowl of water.
Putting it right here. Look
Oh
at it,
my
it's so
gosh.
red.
Wait, don't put it in there. No, no, no. Do this.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Oh my gosh. What the freak is
Sorry,
this?
outside.
This is the weirdest thing ever.
Babe, that plant is rad. Where'd you get it?
Taipan.
Taipan.
Yeah. You been there before?
No.
You've never been to Taipan?
Never even heard of Taipan.
It's like the store that's at the mall. T-A-I. It's like that Asian store. P-A-N.
Sounds like a place we could go get some Thai food. Oh, babe, so we've missed our due date.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do about that?
Now we're just pretending like this baby's not coming until he's forced out of us next Monday.
Forced out.
Yep, he's coming next Monday whether he wants to or not. Nothing has changed at all.
No contractions, no signs of the baby coming. We have remember that weird thing that we talked about doing with like the Chinese voodoo?
Moxibustion? Have you heard of that before?
Never heard of it.
And she was like, my doctor told me to get this because it will help me go into labor. And you light this stick on fire and you wave it around your pinky toe.
Pinky toe thing. Let's try it.
Let's give it a go.
Let's do anything. Anything and everything to get this child out. So where the heck did you even hear about this thing?
Some girl at my work swears by this. And you know, I'm totally not into like
All natural
stuff at all. I just think it's gonna be funny.
What is it exactly?
I don't even know.
Is it okay?
What do you mean?
Is it healthy? You gonna die?
What the heck? I don't want to
Feel like
we're weird.
I think we're gonna go smoke some.
Maybe we should go downstairs.
Smoke some pot.
Maybe we should go in the basement.
Let's just go right here. This is so weird.
How do you extinguish it? Didn't work outside, so we're seeing it'll work over the stove. And it is pretty old.
Seriously feel like we're about to smoke a cigar.
This is gonna make our house stink. Oh.
Oh, it smells like a friggin' cigarette.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
This is legitimately like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. We lit it. We're waving it around the pinky toe. Cause I guess that's a pressure point on your foot. Is that right? She's just waving it around her pinky toe. Seriously, it's like just waving a cigar around your pinky toe. It's so retarded. Is your friend gonna see this video?
I hope not.
But to her defense, this thing's really old. If Hayley goes into labor tonight, we will thank her. But right now we're thinking this is so funny. What do you think, babe?
So weird.
That's enough voodoo for one day. Smokeless moxa rolls for moxibustion. Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
Ooh, it stinks, babe. Oh, get it out of here.
Don't chuck it though because it might light me on fire.
I'm not gonna chuck it.
This is like a mean prank.
That's how I feel.
Now our house stinks so bad.
We're getting punked right now. Where's Ashton? Ashton? Where's Ashton Kutcher? All right, well that was a fun little experiment. We're gonna move on from weird experiments to answering your guys' questions that you've given us. So we only gave it about 2 hours since we posted the video. So anyone that puts up questions after about 2 to 3 hours of that video being released, I'm sorry we didn't get to those questions. All right, Q&A, Q&A, Q&A time. Let's answer some questions. To the video right now. Cool, looks like we got a couple more just on the nick of time. So like I said, I'm sorry if we don't get any of the ones that were asked later than like 2 to 3 hours from when we released that video. Ebony and Dominic, how is it living in Utah? I love Utah. This girl has more of an opinion than I do. I love Utah because it's just got everything. The only downside is the winter is so bad. So if you're not into winter sports, it's a tough place to live. Hayley loves Utah so much. She does.
It doesn't have everything. It doesn't have a beach.
It does have beaches.
Lakes.
An ocean. It doesn't have an ocean. Go ahead and tell them your opinion on Utah.
Utah's great. If the weather was nice all year round, it would be a perfect place to live. But you only get warm, like a few warm months out of the year, and then it starts getting super cold, like right at the beginning of October. Then it's just miserable for like 8 months of just snow.
No, it's like 4 months of snow.
It's 4 months of snow, and then like another 4 months of just pure miserable coldness.
No, it's not pure miserable coldness. I am very defensive because I love Utah. So she's from California. And so when she loves to just rip on Utah, and
Utahns are very passionate about their state.
Because it's a great state.
And I said that.
Okay.
I said it's a great state.
And this Ebony and Dominic are actually from San Diego, which is just south from where Hayley was raised. Would you recommend moving from San Diego to Utah?
No.
We actually would love to live in San Diego. Narita Cortez, love your videos. Thanks. Bree Brown, did you learn to shoot videos on your own? What type of degree did you get to help you get where you are today? You do an amazing job with your videos, and I'm hoping to do that when I get older. Bree, that's awesome. I encourage that. I love making videos, especially if you love making videos. I don't encourage you getting into videos if you don't absolutely love it, because it will drive you insane. There's a lot of competition and a lot of people trying to do it, but a lot of the things I learned was self-taught. Started in high school, learned a ton of stuff, and then went to UVU in film school. Learned a ton from them. My degree was in film, and thank you very much for saying I do an amazing job with my videos. Ooh, here's a good one. Sarah Peel, are you nervous about becoming parents?
I think you'd be lying if someone said they weren't nervous about becoming parents for the first time, but I feel like I'm super lucky because I'm not having to do this on my own, and I have this awesome guy right here that will help me through it. I feel like I can get through anything with him. So.
Oh, that's so adorbs.
So yeah, it's a scary thing, but I'm not having to do it on my own. And for all single parents out there, I can't even imagine right now if I didn't have him here to help support me through it. So
yeah. Doing this together. It would be so hard to do it if you're by yourself. My mom's a single parent, and she raised 5 kids, which is nuts, but it's so much harder. So I respect anyone that is single and raising children on their own, because I'm nervous to do it with 2 people. I would be so much more nervous to do it by myself. We are nervous, absolutely nervous. Very nervous. Let's see, will you do a baby room tour? Sure, I'll show you the baby room right now. Baby room tour. Changing spot, dresser, thing we hung up, our new chair, footrest, table, where our baby can measure himself, wallpaper, crib, and yeah, that's pretty much the baby room. That was from Valerie Gonzalez. Thank you for that question. We are back. Okay, this one comes from the HossCat123. Same question as before. Do you think Utah is a good place to live if you like the outdoors? 100%. That's what we love about Utah, is that there's so many things to do outdoors. Just 10 minutes away from us is a canyon. You can go camping, you can go fishing. There's lakes. We have lakes everywhere. We always go boating. There's beaches at the lakes. There's down south we have desert, red rocks. Up north we have Logan, where it's just like vast greenness and beautiful. I love Utah, and I'll talk about Utah all day. Thanks for asking us. Is it a great place to live? Okay, we'll move on. All right, this one comes from Stephanie1192. Can't wait for your baby. I am 7 months pregnant. Are you doing a birth video? We get that question all the time.
Seriously, I'm like, do people think that we're gonna have like a camera right there?
That's a good question for us to ask you guys. Are you expecting us to vlog when the baby comes out? Because
Seriously.
if that is it, no. No way. But we will be vlogging like the experience. Doesn't mean I'm showing anything of the baby coming out, but like I'll show the baby when it is out, how I'm feeling, because that's gonna be very, like, I feel like I'm gonna be like, just wow, what's going on, I have a baby. And then she's gonna be, I mean, it's just gonna be a crazy experience. So yes, we will vlog that. We won't vlog the birth, if that's what you guys are wondering, because we get that a lot. So let's put that one to rest. All right, Aaron Lunt. How did y'all react when you found out you were going to be parents? Thank you for loving us. By the way, it says I love you too. So this is a good one. She filmed me when she told me, but I was in my underwear, so I couldn't post it. So I'll let you take this one. How did you react? Her reaction's hilarious because she filmed her reaction. Go ahead and tell them about that.
Yeah.
We didn't know we were gonna be pregnant.
Yeah.
We weren't trying.
I had no idea, and then I was just like, woke up early one day and took a pregnancy test, sat on the counter, walked away for a minute, came back, and then when I saw that little faint line, I freaked and started crying. And
a good cry, good and scary cry. And why was that? What you told me, it was so cute.
Yeah, just because I was sad that it was never just gonna be me and Tyson again, just us. And so I was like, oh, like, I'd be fine still waiting a little bit longer because life's just so great with just us two.
Yeah, we're having fun.
And I know once the baby comes, we're gonna wonder how we ever did it without having him here. But it was just kind of, that was my first thought, was just crying just because I was excited, but also just scared and just sad, thinking we only had 9 months left of just us two. And then Tyson came upstairs, so I had to hurry and pretend like nothing was wrong.
And she didn't tell me till like the next day.
Yeah. Well, it was hard because it was Thanksgiving, it was my sister's birthday, and all of my family was staying with us. And so we didn't want them to all know that I was pregnant the same day I found out on the same day that I was gonna tell Tyson. And so I had to wait for a moment where it was just us two, which did not happen that day because we had stuff planned already from morning until night. And there literally was not 1 second I could have told him that day. It was like the longest day of my life.
Yeah, it was crazy. And so she told me by putting Father's Day on like 9 months from when she found out on our calendar. So I got a notification. I remember sitting there and I'm like, I'm in the closet getting dressed and she was on our bed and it says Father's Day and I'm like, weird. Why did she put Father's Day? Or did you put it on that day? Either way, you put Father's Day on my calendar, and so I'm like, that's weird. Didn't think anything of it, and I just set my phone down and then I walk out and it took me a minute to even.
You're like, why?
Why did you? Oh, and then I go, why did you put Father's Day on the calendar? And she's like, no, I'm like, ugh. My heart sunk.
Are you pregnant?
Are you pregnant? Oh my gosh, and then she starts getting teary-eyed, and the first thing she says to me, and she kind of starts like crying because we're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, we didn't expect this. And she like all of a sudden goes, I'm like, what's wrong, babe, this is exciting. And she's like, I'm excited, it's just scary because it's never just gonna be us. And that hit me so hard, and I was like, that's so sad. But at the same time, it's gonna be so fun to add to our family and just grow our family from here. So that's a long answer to that one question. But that's a good one because we never actually can put that up because I'm in my underwear. Okay, Sophia Acosta, we've answered this before, but what is Hayley's job? Do you guys plan on having more kids? And by the way, love you guys so much.
I am an ER nurse, so I work in the emergency department. Do we plan on having more kids? Well, right now is probably not the best time to ask that question, so try again in like 4 years.
Ask her now, it's no. Because pregnancy sucks. But the plan, yes, I mean, obviously is to have more kids. We don't know how many yet.
More.
We'll see how the next one goes. Just more.
Kid.
More kid.
One
no
kid.
plural.
Singular.
Okay. Another question, will you do a birth vlog? We're not gonna vlog the birth, but we will definitely vlog that day. Rebecca Hill, thank you for that. Abyss 819, what fly cam, glide cam are you using and what are you doing? When are you going to do the Q&A? Well, we're doing the Q&A right now. And I use the glide cam 4000 personally. When I'm with Devin, we use the Devin signature series. So that's it. Okay guys, thanks so much. We love answering questions. We'll try to do this again soon. And guess what? Her parents are driving down right now to come and stay with us until the baby comes. Her mom is the one that's gonna be staying with us the whole week. Just until the baby comes. When the baby comes, she's gonna help us with all, taking care. So you'll be seeing them in the vlogs to come. So thanks guys. And like I said before, thanks so much for watching. Like this, comment on it, share it. We would love to grow this community and make a bigger family. because we feel like we have a lot of fun stuff to share. Thanks for so much for watching.
You're good, babe. Such a natural.
Thank you.
And you look so hot. Babe, that stick fell on the ground.
It's okay.
Oh, it's gonna blow.
Oh, no.
Oh no, it's gonna burn our grass.
Oh no, 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 no.
Shoot, babe.
Is it going down?
It's gonna.
It's gonna. Oh, it's so stinky. Oh babe, it's so stinky. Oh my gosh, I forgot a question, and I remember reading it earlier. Hannah Anderson, what do you do with all your footage after you put it on YouTube? Do you use an external hard drive? I find myself running out of memory on my computer, just having a lot of pictures. Okay, memory, hard drives, that is the death of every filmmaker. Every filmmaker runs out of memory space and you always have to get hard drives. I use hard drives and I use them until I fill them up, but I never delete my footage. I always leave it on hard drives and just buy new hard drives. So that's how I answer that question, because especially with things going 4K and just bigger files, you have to buy bigger hard drives, more expensive hard drives. Like with Devin, he has like a 64 terabyte hard drive, which is insane. I don't have that much footage. But yeah, we deal with a lot of hard drives, and that's kind of how we take care of all that.